Alan Jimenez, real estate broker and blogger. And today on Houston House Hunting, we're gonna take a look at 3 single-family homes right here in Greater Heights. So these 3 houses, they're all gonna be a little bit similar. They're gonna be one story. They're gonna be older homes, like bungalows that have been redone. So this is gonna be exciting. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, nice sized yards. Let's go take a look at these bad boys. Now, number 1, this guy here. Oh, I love him. Totally been rehabbed, but it comes at a price point near $500,000. This one right here, oh, super nice, has some little hiccups in it, but gives us more room for negotiation. The third one, this one's in timber growth. Bigger lots, but doesn't have those free deed restrictions that the Houston Heights really loves. So let's go take these bad boys and you tell me, you be the judge and tell me which one you like the best. Let's go. Okay guys, first stop here in the Houston Heights, or should I say Brooksmith. It's just like a little bit east of Houston Heights, about 2 minutes. This guy is totally, it looks like a new bungalow here. It looks like it's been remodeled just beautifully. Has a nice front gate. I like this steel gate. Now I used to have these blue rocks, these crushed granite I think it's called. It's just a nice little touch. Let's take a look at the outside before we go in the inside. First, I like to notice how quiet it is here. So you're right smack dab in the middle of the city, but it's so quiet. All you do is hear little crickets and birds. Just beautiful. Now, it's on pier and beam, which is super popular down here in the Houston Heights. Because the ground here in Texas moves around a bit, so it's easily to let the house breathe and adjust. In case you do have some adjustments on the foundation, you can easily do that. Get under there and just have one of those guys lift it up a little bit and just little parts of it. So one thing I notice here is that this hardy plank here, or this wood, it looks like the original kind of. I'm not really sure if it was. It looks like it's well taken care of. And well, here we go. We got some little hiccups here. So yeah, it probably is the original, or maybe just 10 or 15 years old. Because usually they're using that big hardy plank, which is like 5 or 6 inches. Now they have the exposed beams here on the roof. I kind of like that touch right there. It's pretty nice. Let's see what else we got here. Nice neighborhood, like nice greenery, just really nice neighbors. Now one thing that you also have to take a look at is that you don't have any big townhomes next to you like towering around you, which is always a good thing. Once you get a townhome towering on you, kind of drops your value. That's what I've kind of seen in the past. People just don't want that. Let's go and take a look at the inside of this house now. See what you think. Let's walk on here. Nice little pathway. Now, I've done this before. I've done this before on another rehab. Let's go on the side of the house as well. Oops. Look at that. So you got a yard all the way around the house, and on the roof looks almost brand new. You can see that there. It looks like a 30-year roof, but it has some use on there, so maybe 10 years old, maybe 7 years old. I have to check on that. Some nice flowers out here. I don't see a sprinkler system, but I hope it does. Let's go in here now. We got the nice patio. It's a big enough patio here. It's a big enough patio to come have some coffee, come sit, come talk with your friends. Even the swings, it's just super popular here in the Houston Heights. It even has a camera system up there, just so in case some people come by and you never know what happens, at least lets them know, hey, the house is secure. Oop. All right, now let's go take a look at this beauty. So you notice as soon as you come in, you got this nice little living room setup right here. So as soon as you come in, you can see already you have a nice little living room setup right here. Look at that, so beautiful. You got the high ceilings and you got triple crown molding. You got the triple crown molding up here. So you can see the big triple crown molding up here. But they did use a texture ceiling, and you can see they do have central AC, which is good, and the vents look brand new. We have some, I mean, this is not a brand new house, so expect some defects, but for 500,000, I think we probably hit a little deal here. I think we have some room to negotiate too in the high fours. There's some things that we can do to make it your own, such as changing this back, this wood backsplash, just something a little bit more, maybe mosaic, or how about even just something newer, maybe some stone. You can do whatever you want in this house to make it your own. We do have the wine cellar here, which is fantastic little touch. We do, they did put the black granite, but I bet you it's old. I bet you this was done a long time ago. The reason why is black granite is just not popular nowadays. That, what's it called? That, I forgot, black dynamite or something, a galaxy or something. You really, yeah, the black galaxy. You don't really need that. So this is an easy change. Those are about 3, maybe 2.5 slabs. So you're probably talking about $3,000 my cost. But I still flip houses and rehab houses. So in case you guys need that done. Now under these piers, he did something kind of cool. He used this as some cabinetry and he put the clear panels here. Just adds a little bit of like separation to the house. Instead of having like just one big room, it adds some separation. Of course, there's supporting beams as well, as you can see. You need these supporting beams. You'll have.
So one of the things I really like about this property is like to the right of the living room is just hidden area. It's just a really cool little gym. I mean, you can call it a second living room. You can call it even a formal dining room. You can make it an office, and it just makes that open feel. Look at that. Just amazing how, this openness can really change the environment. Because I open that door and it brings in more light. It's right next to the door. And it's just, I think
if you want to clear those out, you probably could, but you'll have to have an engineer come out and probably have to put some big beams up there. Let's go ahead and go. In fact, okay, so when we come, this looks like we have a shared bathroom. Shared bathroom here has that nice little claw tub. And this looks like a steel one to me. Oh yeah, that's a steel one right there. Look at that, such a beauty. These are the original wood doors, check that out. Yeah, these are like the originals and people just love these doors. Okay, so it has the nest. Okay, so it has some really advanced features in the house that keeps it energy efficient and it stays cool. Lots of natural light. This is a second bedroom. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,600 square feet. I like this little touch here. The room is a little bit small, probably looks like about a 10 by 12, but it's okay. Got some custom cabinetry here for your drawers. Since it's small, you can already have your drawers put in. Let's see what's here. It's probably washer and dryer. Yeah, washer and dryer here. You can never have too much storage. Come here. So to the left is the kitchen and the dining room here. Okay, you go to the right, you'll find this guy here, the master bedroom. It looks like about 20 by, or 18 by 14. It's a nice, and it has that nice light. It looks like Sherwin-Williams, that gray that I really like. It has a touch of blue that adds just a little bit of coolness to the house. Okay, so you got a separate shower here in the master and a nice thick door too. At least he did it right. That's fantastic. Let's look at this. Okay, this is a nice towel. The towel here, I like it a little bit better. What do you guys think about this towel here? I mean, I'm not a big fan. Of course, they got the black galaxy again here, and I'm not a big fan of that black galaxy. But that's an easy change. I'm talking about, it just only takes like a half a day for somebody to come rip that out and put something a lot nicer. You got the claw tub here. I think what you can do here, tell me if I'm wrong, what do you guys think about putting a big glass door right here? Yeah, you can do that. Add a big glass door for that tub. Although it might be small. You know what? No, it can be doable because you can put that big glass door to stop right here and then the little door itself to open right there. So that might be cool little touch. Just some cool things you can do to change it and make it your own. And you got your private little toilet area over there so you can shut the door in case, never know what you gotta do. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Let's have fun today, folks. Let's get our minds off what's happening. See, here goes another pure example of these guys can, I mean, we're talking about $300 or $200 just to put something a lot nicer than these guys and make the house yours. You can put your own personal touch. And of course, these guys here, these little, I don't know. I mean, it's nice for now, but of course you can change this out and put something a lot nicer. Oh, you know what? I just noticed these look like energy efficient window. Yeah, they are energy efficient windows, double pane, which is fantastic. Keeps the house nice and cool. Yeah, all these windows are brand spanking new. Look, there's a little alarm system right there as well. This is very good. It looks like we have some alley access as well back there. So it'd be cool to come check it out back there. I'm gonna probably try to walk around there. We got one brand new air conditioning unit as well, which is cool. And they have it off the ground, which is a little personal touch that I like. Why do you say? Because, you know, the dog can run around. It takes up space. It takes up a lot of space. So if you can get that sucker off the ground, even they have like little plats or whatever you want to call it that attach to the house. It just gives you a lot more room to play with. And again, here goes the little side yard. And then we have enough backyard for the kids to run around the house. And we got this area here too, where if they fall down, they won't get so hurt. You know, they can fall down on these rocks, and they're not hurt so bad as cement does. You know, of course you're gonna get a little cut here and there, or a bruise, should I say, but it won't be so bad as cement. Then you have this grass here, which is a big, nice touch. And once again, I don't see the sprinkler system, which is surprising. And see this grass right here? It's already dying. So, I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's gonna be prepared to spend another $1,500 to $2,000 on a system. So this is our first stop. I hope you like the property. It looks pretty good. I really like it, and I think if we can get it in the high fours, we might strike a deal. At $515, it's just a little bit too much because it's not in the heights. But then on the back end, we have 1,614. What do you guys think? I mean, it's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,600 plus square feet on 5,000 square foot lot. It looks totally redone, but there's about 20% that can be upgraded as well. I like this little brickwork. I didn't even notice. This brickwork here. This brickwork's real nice. And it's not, they don't have any curves in it, but we can definitely, you know, it might be a little bit too long actually. You know what, this brickwork might be a little bit too long in my, you see how long it is? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 12 feet of stairs, and it's just not necessary. We can cut that in half and put that in a spiral. That's what I think. If you guys need some stair work done, I have some great contractors for you. They're custom. I mean, they worked on houses on 19th, 18th, 6th, 2nd Street. That's about it, folks. Let's go take a look at some other properties that we got on the list. All right, then we're welcome back. We're looking at house number 2, and this house is right across the street from an elementary school. So if you have a child and you want him to go to school right here in the Heights or Brooksmith's right next to the Heights, this is just walking distance, just another big plus. Let's take a look at this guy here. Okay, so we got this house here. This house looks like it had that addition done to the right. Let's see if I can show it to you right here. They added that addition or connected it somewhat just recently. The roof looks about 12 years old, and that's a 30-year roof, I believe, with shingles. But I do want to tell you, right next door is an empty lot. So what does that mean? It's too small for, it's probably going to be one of those really nice houses. So that could be a good thing. I don't think they'll put townhomes right there, but to be prepared for a 3-story at least, you know, these big guys. But Brooksmith has some things. It does have a nice little front yard. Okay, I do like that. We're priced in the 400s, but I think we can get it in the 3s. I really just believe that. Some things I just don't like about it is that this gate is, although pretty, it's that like hard plastic, and it just doesn't sit well with me. Even the gate around is that, I think it's called vinyl, and I just don't like it. I mean, that's a personal touch here. And the work here, I mean, to me, what's your opinion on this? I don't think it looks like A1 quality to me. It looks almost kind of, I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, look at this work. I hope you can see what's happening here. Even the paint work. All this paint work's gonna have to be redone or retouched up, actually. I would say touched up. And then look, for the realtor or the owner, you need to come out here and clean all this. Look at the spider web. It's amazing how these people just let their properties, this is dead plant in the front. In the subconscious of buyers, it's super important to have everything prepared. I mean, if you're gonna be making $12,000, $15,000, you need to make a week to come, I mean, a day in the week or the month to come out here and check on your properties. Okay, so we walk in here and I just love it. Let me turn this thing around, hold on. All right, so now we're coming in the door. I love this high ceiling. See if you can see that. Look at that, and it has that vaulted ceiling in here. I like that. And it's cool, even though it's a little bit hot outside, it's still nice and cool. Door is solid. Let's see if it closes right. Good, closes good. And this is what I mean about a little shoddy work. Come on, folks. Oh, this is important when you're selling a house. You see this paint? You gotta have someone come in here and clean all this stuff up because it matters. These little things matter. Okay, the windows look good, although they look placed a little bit low. I don't know, what's your opinion on that? Okay, so what I was talking to you about is the window placement. And to me, I think the windows, look, I'm 5'8". So it looks like the windows could have been placed, you know, a little bit higher to give it like a better feel, but it's way too late in the game for that. That just goes to those rehabbers that are out there developing houses. Make sure you place your windows a little bit higher, not so short. Okay, so now let's take a look at this beautiful kitchen. This kitchen is pretty nice. I'm really liking it. It's spacious. It looks like about, let me see if I can put this down. So what I like about this kitchen, it's just huge. I mean, you have enough space in here. It's so loud, it's so large, it echoes. Just an open field. Look at that, in the high ceilings. We have lots of cabinetry out here. Well, you can never have too much cabinetry. I don't know about you guys, look at that. Nice, and you notice the recessed lighting? I really like that. Now they went with you see here, look at there in that cabinet on the top. What do you guys think about this cabinets without doors on top? I mean, easily put those doors in, but not a big deal. I just wanted to show it to you, see what you thought. Let's look at this kitchen in depth a little bit more. I'm trying to work this guy out. In fact, let's look at the stove and stuff. I think they did a good job with the stove. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that the backsplash is nice. It's a little bit busy. I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Let's see if we can get closer here. But you do have the gas burning stove, and just people love gas. I've noticed that a lot of buyers, they just really insist on gas, especially if they cook a lot. They're just talking about the evenness and all that good stuff. I don't see a ventilation system, although I'm gonna look, yeah, it's in here, it's underneath here. And it goes, and sometimes you have to be careful. You really have to check the ventilation system because a lot of these guys are getting around with no ventilation. So you have to look in here. Let me try to see if I can spin that around for you. See there? And the smoke goes outside the house. Super important to check that. They get away with that a lot. Oh, look at this. So if you got a little Fido, in my case, Kiki Poo. Kiki got a little door. I got a little door here. Oh, a little doggy door. Always cool to have. Okay, so to the left, just behind the living room and the kitchen is the master bedroom. And that son of a gun is nice. Look at that. Has some nice little shelves here. That's a nice touch. Of course, you have it right off the backyard, but this does cause one other problem. I'm gonna have to double check that. You know, this looks nice and it can be nice, but that turns out, first let's look at this bathroom. Oh, look at this bathroom. Okay, so we come in here. Nice, very nice tiling. Although I don't see this tiling in the rest of the house. I do some of this, see this accent work on the wood. I like this. This nice glass is good. We got a private shower here. The door is light. It's the thickness. So the thickness is okay. It's not that fantastic. Separate toilet, but no door. But a door can be easily put there. It's a 3-footer. A door can be easily put there too as well. Now, I'm gonna have a lot of issues. Oh my goodness. Now that's a washer and dryer in here. I just don't know how that's gonna work. They may have to relocate that. There's a lot of little issues here. And there's no closet space. So is this the only closet? Okay, we got one nice closet. It's fairly decent. Walk in, let me turn the slide on. Fairly decent. I mean, women are gonna be like, oh, it's not gonna be enough for me, but hey, they want $450. I think we can get them in the high 3s. If you get you a good realtor, you just get the best one, which is me. Okay, so let's go over here. We're going to the front now. Okay, so we get to the front. Let me just give you like a nice layout. There goes the front door right there, okay? Come over here. You go straight into a shared bathroom. Well, it's a full bathroom, but it's shared. It's decent. I mean, the tile's old. They did do something here, which is okay. That's just a prefab. And then it's split like a bedroom or roommate style. Nice big tall ceilings. I don't know if I can. They have that nice blue paint. I don't know, the lighting in here is a little bit, there we go, that's better. Nice, has a nice little fan. The windows look like they've been updated. I don't know about being across from the school. Some people don't like to be that close because of the noise. But let's look, keep our eyes open. If I can get a deal for one of you guys. We don't have a lot of natural light because this guy is shaded. So I'm gonna be running out there right now, but that's like a big covered driveway. I do like the big tall ceilings though. They don't have triple crown molding, but they have like a double crown molding, which is okay. I think we're priced a little if we're getting in the 400s or in the high 300s, it'd be pushing it. It'd really be pushing it. And I hate to have anybody buy when the market being upside down. The refrigerator looks decent. Let's go look outside. We got the little, what's that called? The Nest. Not bad, not bad. Central AC. A lot of good little advantages. What do you guys think? Okay, so we go out through the side door, okay? And we have this, it's okay. I mean, looks like it's so it was a garage, no, I shouldn't say it was a garage. It looks like it was added on. They have it covered on the side with fencing, and then they covered it with some, I forgot what that's called, but they roofed it somehow. It looks fairly new. I would say about 7-10 years old. Looks good here. I mean, we have a lot of little things. If this was my house, I would go ahead and have one of my guys come out here and fix all these little knickknacks. It's probably gonna cost about $500. My cost to have someone just really touch up all the paint, maybe $1,000, and fix all these little things that are wrong with the house. They know it gets hot right here, so they put a fan. I could feel the heat. That heat is just beaming. But we do have this nice little covered area, fantastic, with the fans. You could throw some barbecue down here. They put that little rocks that I really love. And if you need a pool, you could probably, you can put a little pool right here, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, you may have to rip a little bit back out and you take some of the rock out, of course. You can even structure it here if you like. If you needed a pool, you definitely have it. You just have to restructure it, possibly about 50 grand. Nice little work here. Now the neighbors look fairly, I mean, they're okay. I mean, these guys are not new, they're not old, they're not very well kept, but they're okay. And the reason why I bring that up is because you don't want these townhomes to townhome builders to come out here and build some tower right next to you. It brings your values down. Okay guys, let's go take a look at the next one. Guys, if you need to get a realtor that needs to sell your house, you need to get a realtor that's gonna do things that are just the other realtors are not gonna do. And that includes getting out there and making something happen. Don't have someone just twiddling their thumbs and just listing your property online. You have to actually get someone who's motivated, driven, and to get out. I'm not the best, or I shouldn't say I'm not the only great realtor out there. There's a lot of other good ones. Just make sure they have the experience level and that they're really motivated to do things that other realtors won't do. This is how you get property sold. Okay, and so in summary, in this property, it's a little bit, this property in the 400s, no, I think it's overpriced, but I think there's a lot of things that need to be fixed, but it brings us some negotiation room. So I would say, give me a message to see what the true price, the true value on this property is, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, we gotta get this price down. Okay guys, today we're taking a look at a house, a beautiful house on almost a double lot, 9,000 square feet, just across from, or just very, very close to Houston Heights. Look at this big, beautiful tree. Look at that. Let's just see if I can zoom in on that. Oh, wow. Look at that, just beautiful. One thing that's super important is to look at the street. Make sure the street, how do the neighbors keep up their properties? Is it quiet? Is there any like companies or like sometimes they can open up bars and stuff. There's no deed restrictions in Houston Heights, well, in a lot of parts of Houston Heights, so it's super important to look at what's next to you or what's across from you. Let's go take a look at this bad boy. Okay, so we got a one-story, 1,900 square foot house, a little over 500,000, but I think we can get him down. There's a lot of negotiation things I see here. Number one, the siding needs to be changed out immediately. We come in, very nice, has a nice little feel, it's like well done. We have to see if it's been flooded. of course, because everything's been redone, it looks like. We can open this up. That gives us a little bit of negotiation room. And at one point, I want to see this as an add-on. It looks like a garage that was turned into living space, which is okay. I mean, if you take a look at here, yeah, you can definitely see it was a garage at one time. That's my opinion anyways. We have to confirm that. It does give us a nice little, or big open area for the kitchen. Look at that, just beautiful. The molding's done nice, the paint is done nice. It looks like Sherwin-Williams relaxing gray. I've done that before. The molding is nice. Have some nice kick panels as well. And the cabinetry, let's check the cabinetry. Okay, good. I do that because we need to make sure that it's solid wood. Sometimes I'll do a cheap wood. Now, I'm not a big fan of these. I don't know what you guys think here. I think these can be removed. In fact, that whole wall can be removed to open that whole area up. We'll have to have an engineer come out. But that just gives us more negotiation room. Okay, we come over here and we got the master bedroom. All wood floors, and it looks like 2-inch red oak. And then we have the matching oak right here that a lot of builders get away with that. They don't put the little quarter panel, but it's super important. And he stained it the same. It did a really good job. Come over here to the bathroom. Got some closet space here, and then we got his and hers vanities. It's well done. Like kind of granite. I think that's Baltic gray, or forgot what it's called, but it's a cheap granite. It's not that expensive at all. Let's take a look. It has its private well, it doesn't have a private toilet area. And I think it gives us a little space there to put some more cabinets in there, because you're gonna need some more cabinets. It does not come with a tub area, so that's a big downfall. We got one closet there, we got one closet here, so maybe his and hers. That one probably looks like the hers, more stuff. This is the secondary bedroom. Wait 1 second, what the hell is this? Why is there not a door here for the washer and dryer? That's just, I don't know about that, folks. I might need to put one there. More negotiation room for me. Okay, so we got this room, has a nice closet. Yeah, it's very nicely done. Fans in each room. The ventilations look new, which is good. It doesn't even need cleaning. It looks like fantastic. Let's take a look here. Excuse me. Oh, okay. This is a second full bath, kind of like for your guests and stuff. It's well done. Look at that. I really like it. Like, this isn't super cheap. It isn't super expensive. Toilets are nice, big size. And the travertine, or the tile, matches the travertine here. And I like that. And it's consistent throughout the entire house. It doesn't have the triple crown molding that I like, but it has double crown molding here. And that's good enough. Especially when you have a house that doesn't have the high ceilings. These are like 8-foot ceilings, it looks like. Yeah, looks like 8-foot ceilings. So that would do just fine. I think you have some negotiation room in this house. Let's go look at the backyard real quick. Before we do that, right outside the living room is going to be like another bedroom that has a little, view of the backyard. Let me see if I can open that up for you. That's cool. And it has this little, of course, a little closet and a fan here. But these ceilings are low, and you can tell this was the garage at one time. You can actually feel the heat a little bit hotter in there. So we come out here to the backyard, and I think this is one of the best selling points of the property, is the yard. This is what you're buying, because the lots are themselves without a house are $300,000 to $400,000 in this area. I mean, even go up to 5 if you're going closer to Harvard, you're zoned to Harvard Elementary. Things like that, or closer to shopping on 18th Street. On the other side, of course, we're on the other side of Shepherd, which makes a big difference. That's why it's so important to get you a good realtor that knows what they're doing, because if they try to do a CMA, market analysis, on a property, and that's that's not done right, they don't know the neighborhood, it can really foul you up. Here we go. Here, I like that he has these trees right here. That's just something you cannot, you can't buy these trees. I really love these trees. So it has a new air condition here. This looks like a train too. And those that know air conditions, trains will last you forever. I don't work for Train or anything, but This guy right here is gonna last you another 15 years. And if you ever want to take a look at the age and stuff of the house, age of it, it's all in the back right here. So just a FYI when you're looking for properties. Some little quick tips. You see this like bended edges on the roofing? That can cause a big problem. You see it right there where it's missing? Well, it gets water into the house. So you have to be very careful. These are all negotiation things that we can use to bring the price down. And of course, all this siding needs to come off. The siding needs to be redone. That's just for sure. The gate is beautiful. It looks like they use cedar, and you can actually smell the cedar wood. I don't know if you ever use cedar, but it has a certain smell. It's just wonderful. I did it to one of my houses before. I just love it. I do like this little touch right here. Check this. I didn't even really notice that. So they put towel out here, so you can do little barbecues and stuff, and you can easily clean up messes. Just wonderful. It does have a little sprinkler system. New windows. This is a big one. I really like this house. I think it's priced right at $525, but I just think I can use it. I can get the price way down for you. One more other thing is that it looks like he's using a 20-year roofing composition, which of course it's not as good as a 30-year. You know, it doesn't last that long, and you can tell by the discoloration that it's a few years old. I would say about 7 to 10 years old. So it gives you more negotiation room. We write up a little. We work with one of our contractors and put a contractor bid up for all the repairs that need to be done, and we use that for our negotiations. Okay guys, so you got a choice now. I'm leaving it up to your hands. Which is the best house for you? Now, number one, remember this is $515,000 in Brooksmith, so it's not in the Houston Heights, it's just east of the Houston Heights, like a hop, skip, and a jump. Comes at a price, $319 a foot, 1,456 square feet of living space. And that means air-conditioned space. It's really well done, has some stuff for personalization. You can change that wooden backsplash to some other things that I really like. And it's just very close to Monty Beach Park, but not a lot of walkability in Brooksmith. So just FYI, that's number one. Now let's go over to number two. This is the guy, $458,000. Been on the market for 179 plus days. So it kind of tells us it's overpriced. Something about the price or something about the property people don't like. You have to take it into consideration. Because you know why? Because of the resale value. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 5,000 square foot lot in Brooksmith. Not a lot of walkability over there as far as going to restaurants and coffee shops. You have to jump in your car. So a very good property, but has some room to negotiate. Maybe in the 300s, high 300s. What do you guys think? Now the last one, this is another great one. Let's go over there and check this one out. This is the one at $525,000. Now it's right next to that mansion, so that's gonna bring your property values up. It's always gonna keep those values up because when people see those big mansions, that means more mansions will be built around you, surrounding you, bringing your property values high. But Temper Grove in the Houston Heights has some limitations, has some deed restrictions, so keep that in mind. You can't do anything you want, and your neighbors can't do anything they want either. Gotta keep their lawns clean, but you do have an HOA, homeowner association, to collect those dues. Another expense that people kind of frown upon. So these are your choices, guys. These are your choices. You are the one in control. I'm leaving it up to your hands. In the next episode, we're gonna see the results. I'm so interested to see, what do you really think? Tell me all the comments and everything below about what we can do for the property, how it can be improved, what's the best price, what do you think the market analysis is, and what is the market analysis? This is what a realtor does for you every single day. A good realtor or a great realtor, such as myself. So I'm always looking forward to working with you guys. Of course, I've been doing real estate here for almost 20 years. That's why I got all the gray hairs working with the clients. It's crazy. So, excuse me. So, yeah, this is gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to working with you guys. If you need anything as far as a market analysis, go look at some properties. Of course, real estate is an essential so we can get out there and keep the market nice and healthy. Of course, keep our hands nice and clean. But these are the properties that I really want to talk about and get this thing sold on the market. But I really want to hear your guys' input. How much do you really think they're worth? Are Are they worth that price? Do you think we should be a lot lower? Do you see the market maybe dropping in the next, some people have been waiting for this bubble to happen for a long time. This bubble, the bubble. Is it going to pop or is it going to go further up? Is it a time for buyers to come in and buy right now? I think so. That's for sure. So buyers can not only take advantage of the super low historical rates, so like I had one the other day, 3.75% interest rate. That's just amazing. So we're gonna have a lot of things coming in this, or some good things coming during this period, and we'll see where it goes. Alan Jimenez, real estate broker. Talk to you guys soon. 832-305 sold. Go bold with Alan J. the man if you want it sold. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.